Всем привет! Hey everyone! I am really sorry for this delay. Извините, друзья, за задержку. I am very sorry because we are starting a little late. And today we have a Russian pronunciation topic. Oops. So I'll wait while more people join. And we can begin. Sorry for being a little late. Простите, извините. Привет. Now tell me, do you see this like in a mirror or you can actually read what's going on here? Can you read this? Do you see it? Or is it like in backwards? Okay, I see more people joining. Amazing. Really sorry about the delay. I was arguing with my friends about some absolutely not important things. And then I realized it's 10 p.m. already. So for today's lesson, you will need some paper or a notebook, a pen, ручку. You will need to write things down. So before we start, please make sure you have somewhere to write in. You have something to write with. So we can begin. Да, ручка, тетрадь. Because I really hope you write something down today. And hopefully after today's lesson, you'll be able to improve your pronunciation significantly. Hi from Seattle. Привет, привет. See more people coming. So I hope we have a productive lesson today. So what are we going to talk about? Woohoo! So Russian pronunciation. Unfortunately, without my computer, I have to do it like this. First of all, we will talk about different sounds, some difficult sounds, and don't expect to see the rolled R sound or the sound sh or zh. No, it's actually quite unexpected. Also, we will speak about the vowel reduction here, about why O sometimes sounds as a in Russian. I will explain how this works, and we will practice with some very commonly used words. And a little bit we will talk about the voiced and voiceless, unvoiced consonants and what happens with them in different situations. So again, hopefully you are ready to work. Hopefully you can speak and repeat after me. So if possible, try to find some quiet place there. Quiet place. And yeah, we're ready to begin. Мы готовы начинать? Готовы или нет? Отлично. Отлично. Мы начинаем со звуков. We begin with the sounds. And, oh, Daniel, thank you very much. And by difficult sounds, you probably thought of all those terrible sounds like r, yeah, something that doesn't exist in English, or like sound. But no, in today's lesson, I want to emphasize these sounds that seem pretty familiar. They all exist in English, for example, d, n, t, l. This is two ways of writing l, l. But unfortunately, most of the English speakers, like I would say, like 80% of English speakers don't pronounce these simple sounds correctly. Okay, so if they try to pronounce them like they do in English or in German or in French. So I will explain how to pronounce them the Russian way, and this tiny step will improve your pronunciation dramatically. Okay, so what to do with d, n, t, and l? Let's leave l alone first and speak about this one. So when it's mostly for English speakers, or if you know where to put your tongue when you speak English. So try to pronounce d, d. Your tongue is usually a little bit backwards compared to the Russian version of it. So how to pronounce d in a Russian way? You simply move your tongue here. You move your tongue forward just a little bit until your tongue feels your teeth. So try it first in your language, like d, 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 and then you slowly move your tongue forward, like a centimeter or something, like 1 inch forward until it touches your front teeth, the backward side of your teeth. D, 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 d. So when your tongue touches your teeth, this is the Russian sound d, d. Again, unfortunately, I've been working with hundreds of English speakers, and they think they know how to pronounce it, but unfortunately, they pronounced it in English. So it sounds like dome, da, 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 Darya, da, da, da. No, it's English, d, d, d. To make it Russian, move your tongue forward until you feel your teeth. D, d, d. Same with n sound. From the English position of your tongue, n, 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 n. Move it forward until you feel your teeth. N, n, n. So work like that with isolated sounds first. D, n, and same with t. Again, your tongue goes forward. One more time, it's very, very common. Unfortunately, so many people sound like foreigners because they simply put their tongue 1 centimeter back from where it's supposed to be. So this is very, very important. Again, if you remember this and if you train this, moving your tongue forward, it's difficult actually because you are used to put it one way. So it's very difficult to learn how to do that. So again, practice, practice. As for Russian L, L, here you should really put it between your teeth. Again, English L, it's a little bit backwards. In Russian L, you almost bite your own tongue, so it's between them. L, 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 L. If you go and have some mirror, you should see a very tip of your tongue there. L, 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 L. You can even touch it. L, L, it's right there. So I hope you will practice it with isolated sounds, because it's not a one-night thing. You will have to work on it if you want to sound like a native speaker. So let's practice with words a little bit. So very common word, da, da, which means yes. Da, da, da. And pay attention that your tongue touches your teeth. Da. First, you can start with the isolated sound, d, 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 D. Again, if it goes back, move it forward. D, d, d. And then add a vowel. Da, 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 da. It seems easy, but I guess most of you already assumed that it's not that simple. Gabrielle, thank you very much for your support. Okay, da, dum, dom, dom. Again, be mindful of where your tongue is. It should touch your teeth. Dom, dom, dom. Dama, dama. Again, check if your tongue is in the right place. Don't say it like English dame. D, 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 d. It's not d, it's d, 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 d. Just try it there and back, and see the difference. Say the dame in English and dama, d, 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 dama in Russian, dama. If you don't know what this means, this is a stress mark. It shows where the stress goes. So dama, dama, it's stronger and longer. The same trick with n. Remember, tongue goes forward. No means but. Something, 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 but something, something else. No in Russian. No. Again, check your tongue. Nota. 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 And when it's in the end of the word, it's even more difficult. Son. Son. Is your tongue touching your teeth? Son. N, n, n. So hold on that n and check. Son. It should really be right behind your front teeth, touching them. Son. N, n. That's the difference between Russian and English n. Because Russian n sound, it's harder than English. And what makes it harder? Articulation. N, n, n. So yeah, here are the words. You can write them down to practice later. Now let's practice with more words. Son, what does son mean? Son means a dream. Сон, сон. Спать и видеть сон. To sleep and to have some dreams there. Okay, the next one. Мода. Мода. Again, here you pay attention to d, d, d. Now it's in the middle of a word. So be really careful. Don't get to that habit of your English d sound. It should be Russian. Мода. Again, if you are not sure, just dwell a little bit. What's the word? Linger. Linger on that d sound. And check where your tongue is. Мода. Мода. It means fashion. Fashion. Мода. Then we have a very common number. Два. Два. This one is particularly difficult for English speakers because of this combination of letters. So you really need to work on it. Again, your tongue touches your teeth. D, d, d. Два. 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 Дальше. Лама. Remember where your tongue should be. Between your teeth. Almost biting it. Llama. Llama. That's the animal. Llama. Llama. Luna. Pay attention at the stress. A is stronger. Luna. Again, Luna. Luna. Here, this is a doll. Luna is a moon. The moon. This one is the doll. Kukla. U is stressed, but remember, don't be tempted with your own language habits, with your native articulation. It's really hard work. Put your tongue between your teeth. Kukl. Again, if you want to understand if you're doing it right, just stop on that particular sound and check if you are doing it right. Kukla. 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 The next one is Canada, of course. Canada. Second A is stressed. Here we work on D. If you forgot, your tongue should move 1 inch forward until it touches your teeth. Canada. Again, if you're not sure, stop here. Canada. Seriously, it looks ridiculous, but it's the only way to improve your pronunciation and to understand if you are doing it right or not. Canada. Da, right? So your tongue should be right behind your teeth. Canada. Here, Tom. It can be a name, Tom, or it can be a volume of a book. Tom. In Russian, it's Tom. Here we work on T. Again, 1 centimeter forward until it touches your teeth. And in Russian, we don't have such thing as aspiration, like in English. Breathing. To, take. No, in Russian, it's very short and hard. T. No breathing there. T, ta, to, very harsh. Ta, to, te, ty. No breathing, no aspiration. So, tom. Here, again, you should pay attention to where your tongue is. It should touch your teeth 1 centimeter forward compared to English pronunciation. So you can start with English and move your tongue forward until you touch your teeth. That moment is when you hear the Russian T. So start with English. Here it turns to Russian T. And if you master this, you will never sound like a foreigner again. So it all starts with sounds. It all starts with sounds, seriously. And they all seem very familiar, but they are not. They are not. They are different. So because if I want to say it in a Russian way, they are different. The word different you hear, I would say it different. Same sounds, like, yeah, same letters, different. But it sounds completely differently. Yeah, different. It's all because my tongue is a little bit forward when I pronounce D and T. Okay, I see some strange jokers in the chat. Don't do that, it's pathetic. Okay, we continue. Tom. The next word is tak. Tak means so or this way. Tak. Then again, we work on T. Туча. It's the rain cloud, like the dark gray cloud. Туча. Again, tu. Check the position. And sonata. Here we work on N and T. Sonata. Sonata. So do you kind of notice something here? Sonata. Anything suspicious in this word when I pronounce it? Sonata. Sonata. So how often do you do these live streams? This week they will be every day. And we continue tomorrow at the same time. See you here. Yes, exactly. O becomes A. So you see, I don't pronounce it as sonata. I say sonata, sonata. And here comes the vowel reduction rule, our favorite, of course. So, the vowel reduction. Let me briefly explain the main rule with that. It's one of the most popular questions actually for beginners because they hear words like Russia, Россия, or Moscow, Moskva. And from the very first lesson, people start to wonder what's going on. Yeah, почему? Why O turns to A? So this is a very, very important rule that makes the Russian language different from other Slavic languages. In Russian, when O in a word, when it is not stressed, do you understand? I told you about the stress. The stress indicates the stronger syllable. So you kind of put your attention to that syllable. Others are a little bit weaker and softer. So if O is not stressed, it turns to A. Okay, is it clear? If O is not stressed, it turns to A. And here, unfortunately, comes the biggest problem of all times. You don't see the stress marks anywhere but some books for beginners. In real life, there is no stress marks above the words. You will never see it. So, unfortunately for you and for all of us, you basically almost never can predict, especially if you are a beginner. It's hard to predict where exactly the stress goes, okay? But the more time you spend learning Russian, the more words you see, you get used to those patterns. You will start to notice them. And sooner or later, you will be just doing it automatically, immediately, without any help of a dictionary. So you'll be able to guess the right stress. If you're a beginner, unfortunately, the only way for you is to look it up in a dictionary. So put it above this or that syllable in your book or in your, notebook. So, and learn the word with the correct stress from the very beginning, okay? So again, if O is not stressed, it turns to A. Let's look at the word моя. Моя. My, about some feminine noun. Я даже не знаю, у меня есть бутылка. Бутылка is feminine noun. So I say моя бутылка. Моя. In writing, you see, we have O, but it's not stressed here, right? Я is stressed. So we say моя. These are quote marks, quotation marks. quotes. Моя, моя. Same with the plural form. For example, I would have 2 bottles. Мои, мои. E is stressed, so this O turns to A. It is very, very difficult, and almost everybody is doing it wrong. So please, please. Мои, мои. Same with your, like твоя, моя. So how to read this? Твоя, твоя, твои, твои. For example, моя мама. It's not моя мама. It's моя, ma. Again, check. Always pause and check if you are not sure. If you are saying it with O, you will hear it mo, o. No, it should be ma, ma. Is it there? Seriously, try it right now. Pronounce the word maya and check if you are pronouncing it with a. Because so many people, even after I point at that and correct them and explain to them how to say it, they keep saying it with o. So check yourself. Моя, моя мама, моя мама. Or мои руки, 2 руки, мои руки. Check again. Мои. I don't say мой, о. Look at my mouth. Мо and ма, it looks differently. So look at the mirror. Мои, моя. Okay? So sometimes it can be really confusing. Sometimes it may be difficult. For example, the word мой. Here we have only 1 syllable. This is the soft E, yeah, short Y, И краткое. И краткое. You see this little sign above it? It's the sound Y. It's not a vowel. So O here is stressed. Мой. We use this form for masculine nouns. Например, мой маркер. О, right? Мой маркер. Мой маркер. Or мой дом. My house. Мой дом. My home. Right? One home. Мой. But if you have, for example, 2 houses, 3 houses, 4, 5, doesn't matter, 2 things happen here. First of all, now we need the plural form, right? Мои, because there are several houses. So here it's И already, it's not Y. Мой, мои. Hear the difference. So many people confuse these two, like almost everybody. Мой дом, мои дома. This is the situation when the stress can actually jump to another syllable. I know it's crazy, but we have to deal with it. So it was dom, but in plural form, houses, homes, the stress jumps to the last syllable, дома. So it means that this O is not stressed anymore. You see, the stress jumped from here. It means it turns to A. So it was double O here, turns to double A. Мой дом, мои дома. Again, if you don't hear the difference, seriously, take the mirror, like any mirror, and look at it and pause on the vowel. Мой дом. So you see the difference, O and A. Мой дом, мои there, мои дома. It's not мой дома, no. Мои дома. Da. Remember? And by the way, don't forget that now we know the Russian way of saying d. Yeah? Remember, move your tongue 1 centimeter forward from the English d. D. Дома. I know it's very basic, but if you master this, seriously, your Russian pronunciation will just boost, and it will be amazing. Okay, мой, same with твой, your cat. Твой кот. So one cat and it is yours. Твой кот. Твой кот. Right? So singular, like this. But in plural, for example, there are 2 cats already. 2 cats. So we say your cats. And in Russian, we start using the plural form. Твои. Твои. It's not O anymore. Твои. Твои. And кот turns to коты. Y is stressed now. So this one turns to A, obviously. Твои коты. Твои коты. Твой кот. Твои Твои коты. Твои коты. So, seriously, you need to work on this. It's not coming just instantly. This is very, very difficult, and you really should not ignore this, please. So, let's work with more words. I hope you appreciate. You see that? I actually was writing this. And for me, it's, you know, how ugly I usually write. So it's kind of an effort for me. See, it looks almost beautiful. I'm kind of proud of myself today. So here I found frequently used words for you. First one, когда. Когда means when. When. Don't say it as когда. Когда. Ka. Again, if you have any doubts, pause on this. Когда. Last A is stressed. Когда. Когда. This is a very, very frequently used word. So please, from now on, start to pronounce it correctly. Когда. 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 There is A. There is no O in this word. No O here. Okay? Когда. Same with the word sometimes. Иногда. It's not иногда. Нет. No. Иногда. 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 You see? Why? Because this one is stressed. It means that this O turns to A. Иногда. 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 Seldom. Oh, not seldom. I think it's sometimes. Sometimes. Дальше. The word why. Почему? There is O here, but again, it's not stressed. U is stressed, so it turns to A. Почему? Yeah, if it's not stressed, turns to E, but don't worry about it today. Today we speak only about O and A. So, почему? Почему? Again, почему? Greg, thank you very much for your support. Па, again, pause and check seriously. Even if you've been learning Russian for like 5 years, pause and check. Па, почему. It's not по, please. Dan, спасибо. Thank you so much. So again, it's even more difficult for people who have been learning Russian for a long time. Usually it's their problem. So they know a lot of grammar, they know all these words, but pronunciation suffers, unfortunately. John, спасибо. So, почему means why. Почему? And the answer is here, another super common word. That's why. Потому что. Here, two things happen. First of all, you see all those O's, they are not stressed, okay? So they turn to A. It always happens. If it's not some international word. So, потому что. Did you notice here also the word что we pronounce as что? So this ch turns to sh. If it's isolated, only the word что, you pronounce it with о. Что? Что такое? Что это? So if you ask, what is this? You say it with о. Что это? Что? О. What happens here? This one merges together in one word. You usually pronounce it really quickly. Потому что. Потому что. You don't say потому что. Нет. It's one word. Потому что. And that is why this O kind of becomes unstressed too, because U is stressed here. Потому что. Потому что. So see how crazy different it is from what is written here. It's completely different. Потому что. And when I said in lesson 1 that you can learn the letters and you will be able to speak Russian, to read any Russian word, it was absolutely true. You can read it as потому что, and everybody will understand you. However, if you want to sound like a native speaker, if you want to improve your pronunciation, you should know these rules as well. It's not enough to know just letters. You need to know these rules, like vowel reduction. So it's потому что. Почему? Почему? Потому что. Why? That's why. Почему? Потому что. So these words are very frequently used, so I hope you write them down. Maybe later you go back to this video and pause it and write it down. Okay. Whew, so hot here. More words here. I have not written how they are supposed to be pronounced. So it's your turn. Let me actually write the stress. Stress marks. So now look at the first word. Look at the first word and try to pronounce it. Thank you very much for your donations. I truly appreciate it. Спасибо. So first, I want you to think about how to pronounce it. Where is the stress? So, проблема. 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 Моя проблема. My problem. Why have I chosen this word? Because in English, you have this word too. Problem. Other, yeah? Problem. So in Russian, it's проблема. And by the way, don't forget that in Russian, it's a feminine noun. It's not проблем. There is a проблема, and this is a feminine noun. So my problem would be моя проблема, not мой проблема. Моя проблема. Another word. Look at this. How do you think you should read it? You see 3 O's here. 3. Oh my God. 3 of them. So you look where the stress goes. Хорошо. Хорошо. So you see, only this last O is stressed. What does it mean? It means that these two turn to A. So again, if you are not sure, pause, I mean stop, and check what's going on. Take a mirror and check. Ha, ha, ra, Is it there going from your mouth? Хорошо. Привет, Майк. Хорошо. Хорошо means good, nice, fine. Хорошо. Хорошо. Don't say it as хорошо. Yeah, open your mouth. Хорошо. Все хорошо. Okay. Another word that exists in English and in many other languages is the word, how to read it? Look at this word. Another O here. And what happens to it? Программа. Программа. So this O turns to A. Программа. Программа. Another word that probably everybody knows is the word soldier. You think about how to pronounce it first, and we'll check if you were right. Солдат. Exactly. Солдат. Quickly, солдат. 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 It only actually matters that much when you speak slowly. If you speak fast, you almost kind of swallow it. Солдат. Солдат. It's not like солдат. When you speak fast, of course, you are like солдат. But it's not солдат. Нет. Солдат. 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 For example, мой друг солдат. My friend is a soldier. Мой друг солдат. The capital of Russia, of course. How do you think you should pronounce this word? In Russian, of course. Right. Moskva. Again, pause here. Moskva. Is it other? Moskva. 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 Actually, if you get really serious about that, there are like 4 to 5 types of that ah. They're like like in English. All those schwa and everything. So don't just put too much in your brain. So think that it's something like like in the word son in English, S-O-N. You don't read it as son. My son is 5 years old. Son. John, thank you very much for your support. So you don't say son, you say my son, 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 Same here, Moskva, ma. It's not mo. Yeah, Moskva. Alrighty, let's try it with simple sentences, because this is very, very common too. This means I want some milk. Я хочу. You understand what happened here? Я хочу. Хочу. Я хочу. This is my favorite word. Молоко. So only last O is stressed. So we pronounce it as молоко. So you see, in this first sentence, there is only, David, thank you very much for your support. There is only one O. Yeah, crazy. You see that? Here is only one O. Я хочу молоко. Я хочу молоко. Я хочу молоко. Я хочу молоко. Okay, so it's not му-ху. It's not stressed here. Я хочу молоко. Okay, the next one. I speak Russian. Я, where is the stress? It's on the U. Я говорю. Here again, even if there is a dash here, dash, it still is one word. So here, U is stressed. It means that this по turns to па. Я говорю по-русски. Я говорю по-русски. And quickly, я говорю по-русски. Па. Я говорю по-русски. So again, if you are not sure, just pause and check. It should not be a clear O there. And the last one. I go to the city. Я хожу. Thank you very much for your donations. Спасибо большое. By the way, the word большое, big thank you, it's not большое, it's большое, большое спасибо means thank you very much. Большое спасибо. And even the word спасибо, in writing, there is O in the ending, but we pronounce it as A. Спасибо. Спасибо. So here, я хожу в город. Now listen, will you notice something? Я хожу в город. Did you notice something in the word город? Город. Я хожу в город. Yes, there is the T sound. Exactly. Oh, you are so smart. So here, this one I will cover really briefly because I want you to pay attention more to that vowel reduction rule, because this is like the key to a good Russian pronunciation. So why does this D suddenly turn to T? T? So not only the O turns to A, D turns to T. What's going on? Crazy Russians, yeah? So, I hope you are familiar with the voiced consonants and the unvoiced, or they are sometimes called voiceless consonants. They come in pairs. D, T, B, P, Z, S, right? You have them in other, in other languages too. So, if you have the voiced consonant in the end of the word, it becomes its unvoiced pair. So D turns to D. Город, город. This one is really tricky because if it all comes together, if it's followed by some more words there, it might stay voiced. So this is really complicated. But if you see it like an isolated word, or like here in the end of the sentence, like here, я хожу в город, I go to the city, I walk to the city, it gets reduced as well and turns to its unvoiced pair. Город. Same with the word garden. Garden in Russian is sad. So this D, for Russians, it's pretty difficult to pronounce it. Sad, sad. And this is a very, very common mistake for English speakers. They forget to unvoice this consonant. So they sound a little bit of robotic, like robots when they speak Russian this way. Я иду в сад. Сад. В сад. Сад. Sat, like the Serbian city, Novi Sad, in the end, Sat. And it is interesting that also when the voiced consonant is followed by the unvoiced or voiceless consonant, this one turns to its voiceless pair. And even in this situation, when it's a preposition, again, they kind of merge together in one word. Another very common problem for foreigners, they keep this space between the preposition and the word. No, when you speak Russian, there is no space here. It merges in one word. So it gets reduced to and becomes its counterpart. В театр. Я иду в театр. You hear? I go to the theater. В театр. For example, Bolshoi Theater is one of the most famous theaters. Again, the vowel reduction rule there too. Большой. So in English it's Bolshoi, bo. In Russian it's Большой театр. And go to the theater is в театр. В театр. Same here, from Tokyo. Is, but here we have the unvoiced. Из Tokyo. Из Tokyo. Tokyo. By the way, here, since it's a geographical name, we keep this O. Tokyo. O. Tokyo. Even if it's not stressed, but it's the name of the city. Tokyo. Tokyo. Из Токио. Из Токио. It becomes one word. Из Токио. Ты откуда? Where are you from? I'm from Tokyo. Я из Токио. Я из Токио. People write, I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I'm talking about, because unfortunately, just a lot of teachers kind of don't discuss this thing too much, and actually you really should master it at the very beginning. The more you work on this at the beginning, the easier it will be for you later. Из Tokyo. Из Tokyo. So again, the voiced consonant becomes unvoiced. And actually, it works just likewise when the unvoiced consonant is followed by the voiced one, but I guess it's enough for today. I don't want to frighten you away from learning Russian. So, again, what have we talked about today? I hope you will remember. So-called difficult sounds. Oh, thank you very much for your support. Why are they difficult? Again, they were the easiest, right? Isaac, thank you so much. Thank you. So they seem easy, but again, most of you unfortunately still pronounce them wrong. Okay, so these are very tricky and cunning sounds. They pretend to be super simple, but they are the most difficult. You might master zh, u, r, sh, anything, but these fellows will kind of reveal that you are a foreigner. I'm not going to repeat what's going on with them, so later go back to this video if you skipped the beginning, and there I explained how it worked. So the vowel reduction, I hope now you understand when O turns to A, and we worked on the most frequently used words like когда, иногда, почему, потому, хорошо, Москва, and so on. And this one we covered just a little bit because I see it's been an hour again already. I guess I'm not capable of making short lessons. It always turns out to be something really long. Whew. So yeah, that's our today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And seriously, please, I'm begging you, work on this. Practice it. By the way, I have a full Russian pronunciation course, so I'll be really happy to see you there. And you can find it on my website, realrussianclub.com. I have a lot of premium courses there. So one of them is Russian pronunciation mastery. There I explain it all in videos. So for all the sounds, there are tutorials and a lot more than that. So I'll be really happy if you can join. Again, it's at realrussianclub.com. And actually, that's it for today. Tomorrow, I see you here for reading the book Gruffalo. We talked about it last Tuesday, I think. Gruffalo in Russian. And hopefully, we'll meet here every day, okay? So at the same time, 10 p.m. European time, I hope to see you here. We will talk about verbs and we will maybe cover a couple of cases, not to overwhelm you. So maybe just 2 of them or something. So I have not decided yet about what we're going to talk about on Wednesday. But today, oh, Daniel, I'm so happy that you are using my little emojis, Real Russian Club emojis. That's very cute. So yeah, we'll decide what to discuss on Wednesday, and I hope I'll be able to prepare. Unfortunately, now it takes kind of too much time to write it all. So hopefully the quarantine will be over soon and I will be able to fix my computer and do it in like screen sharing mode. But for now, I have only my phone and my papers and writing. Okay, guys, thank you very much. See you here tomorrow. I really hope you can join. And yeah, that was an amazing lesson with you. Don't forget that I have a lot of videos on YouTube here. If you go to my channel and go to the playlists section, there is playlists. There is a Russian pronunciation playlist. Okay, so there are tutorials on how to pronounce the rolled R sound, how to pronounce U, how to differentiate, right? Sh and sh. So all that stuff is there. And for Asian students, there is even a tutorial how to pronounce s. So all of that stuff on my channel, all the videos, go to Russian pronunciation playlist. That's it for today. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow. Пока-пока.